12 noon on this Tuesday afternoon, May 15th, 2018. And it's time now for the Peter Channel New News Report on this Tuesday afternoon, May 15th, 2018. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. It is 12 noon on this Tuesday afternoon, and it's 72 degrees in North Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel New News Report is uneasy calm falls over Gaza after Israel kills scores at protests. The real reason Trump's trying to make China great again. Tuesday's primaries will shape decisive battles for Congress. China's Sichuan Airlines pilot half sucked out, the plane survives. President Trump said million doing really well after surgery to remain in hospital for 2 to 3 days. 2 missing dogs rescued in Hawaii after being found near lava from a volcanic eruption. Putin opens bridge link in southern Russia with Crimea. Pope Francis says he's out to the grace to know when to quit. Protests break out in London as Erdogan meets Queen May. Joby Gonaboli mails it in. Zachary Cruz's lawyer once barred probation chief held in contempt of court. 10 kids taken from California. Mom and dad deny torture. House Democrat chastises Pelosi for trivial. As an impeachment. Seattle case sex and companies like Amazon help homeless. Uber will no longer force victims of sexual assault and arbitration. Facebook throws more cash at the tough problems. 7 out bad content. Look at that stocks now. Down 224.14 points on 24,675.27. SP 5 at 920.70 points at 2708.43. And NASDAQ down 70.13 points at 7341.32 as Home Depot sales miss, interest rates advance. Top officials and off-grid workers' parties are in China for a better understanding of economic reform, according to Beijing's foreign ministry. The South Korean government could request that North allowed nuclear inspector to attend the dismantlement of its nuclear test site in Pyongyang. With more than 90% of votes counted, the coalition is Shia. Later, Makata outsider is set to win the next parliamentary election. Americans shell out more things like food and clothes last month than the largest jump in consumer spending this year, the Commerce Department said Tuesday. The National Hurricane Center said Tuesday there is a low chance that a low-pressure system in the Gulf of Mexico will form into a hurricane. More midterm matchups will be set Tuesday in Democratic and Republican primaries in 4 states: Pennsylvania, Nebraska, Idaho, and Oregon. In Ann Arbor, the city is mourning the loss of a veteran firefighter. Thomas Cannon, the firefighter with the city of over 30 years, died at Rhode Island Hospital Providence. The fire department announced it passing over the radio. Mayor Paula Roos said Tuesday when reached by the son cuddle, they expressed their deepest sympathy to his family and the entire fire department that lost one of their brothers. The Brockton School Committee is now looking at several options for cost savings as the school district faces an $8 million and $9 million budget deficit heading in the next fiscal year. School Committee Vice Chairperson Thomas Minicello said the option he and others are leaning towards an involvement in graduate course of the North Middle School for a multi-year renovation project. Strange readings from a dead spacecraft reveal new evidence of water on Europa. Lost asteroid the size of the Statue of Liberty buzzed by Earth on Tuesday. Astronomers find fastest growing black hole known in space. STDs reach all-time high in California. Scientists check the memory of a snail and stuck it into another snail. Deadly pig virus could jump to humans, scientists warn. Peter Children's time. 12:04 on this Tuesday afternoon, and here's time now for a sports report. Boston Celtics will be taking on the Cleveland Cavaliers in game number 2 at the Eastern Conference Finals. Game time is 8:30 p.m. and the Boston Red Sox New York Athletics square off at 7 o'clock. The Rockets' big problem for the sport was their stars. It was everything else. With David Tepper by the Panthers, Donald Trump faces more NFL resistance, and Michael Jordan's getting a 10-hour Netflix documentary in 2019. Peter Children's time. 12:04 on this Tuesday afternoon, and it is time now for a Peter Children's Traveling Transit Check. Baby! On the MBTA subway, looking good on the commuter rail. And the ferries, they are all looking good. Okay, I was on my way to New England on this Tuesday afternoon. 95, northbound side, low around Route 69 connector, downtown Providence. 69 connector, it's slow around Route 95, downtown Providence. 295 at the northbound side, so between 37 Route 12 and Cranston. 146 at the southbound side, it's slow around the North Smithfield stretch around Salesville Road. 7 Expressway, southeastern Massachusetts, sideways out, looking good, out of the Cape. 20 at the northbound side, low around Bourne Broadway. 7 Expressway at northbound side, low between 2 and Dutchess area to the gas tanks. 93 southbound side, also between Summer Square and Somerville on the Zachem Bridge in Boston. 7 at Callan Tunnel side, look a little slow. Mass back eastbound side, a little slow around Southeast Expressway in Boston, and it's a little slow after 120 and Route 16 in Newton. 393-95, looking good from 120 to the New Hampshire border. Central Massachusetts highways out, looking good. Western Massachusetts highways, Mass back westbound side, low on 291 in Springfield. Route 3 on them, both ends is back between 91 and Route 2 in Westfield, Connecticut. 84 westbound side, low on Waterbury, Connecticut. 95 on the northbound side, low on Westport, Connecticut. 95 on the southbound side, slow between Clinton and North Brentford in Connecticut. And Vermont, North Main highways out, looking good. Exeter States 91 on the southbound side, low on Canadian West Street, New York and Vermont. Route 15 on the northbound side, slow on Quebec towards Montreal. Route 55 southbound side, low on Sunset. And 95 on the northbound side, low around Waterville, Maine. Peter Cello News Time, 12:06 on this Tuesday afternoon, 7.5 for a weather report. Looking at the radar, satellite illumination shows showers and thunderstorms stretching line from north central Massachusetts, from Greenfield, Mass, all the way west to Pepperell, Massachusetts, and then stretching it up into southern Vermont and western and northern portion of New Hampshire, and stretching up state Vermont, and stretching all the way up into northern Maine and down around New Brunswick, and rain showers up southwestern Nova Scotia, and rain showers stretching the line from Canada, from Toronto all the way down to 7 Quebec, and the rain showers stretching the line from upstate New York, stretching all the way down from Syracuse, Rochester, and Heavy Bend, the showers and storms from northwestern Pennsylvania, from west of St. Mary's all the way down east to New Philadelphia and Ohio. And they are all headed towards the east-northeast. South from North Philadelphia headed towards the Pittsburgh area in the next couple of hours. And looking at the future cast, the storms will be in northern New England by about 2 o'clock, and then 4 o'clock makes its way towards western Mass by about 4 o'clock, and then 5 o'clock will be in the 95 quarter from Boston down to Worcester, down to Hartford, down around northern New York City, down around Allentown by about 5 o'clock in Allentown, Pennsylvania, and then it'll be in the 95 quarter from Boston down to Philly by about 7 o'clock, and then they'll be out of here by about 9 to 11 o'clock. Temperature spread around the region. It is in the 70s in interior southern New England, while it is in the upper 50s to low 60s in southern New England, while it is in the 70s, but much of northern New England, 82 in Concord, 82 in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, and 82 in Kennebec, Maine, and 83 in Manchester, while it's in the upper 50s to low 60s in upper portion of Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine. Right now, Norton at 12:08, 73 degrees, temperature humidity at 79%, 2.66 degrees by around 21 inches is falling slowly, and wind southwest at 2 miles an hour. Okay, looking at, we have a hazard weather outlook. Scattered severe thunderstorms are possible this afternoon and evening, roughly between 2 and 9 p.m. The area of greatest concern is across western and central Massachusetts and northern and Connecticut, but cannot rule out that across the rest of the region. The primary threat with any severe thunderstorms will be temperature and straight line winds. Wind gusts, however, isolated large hail along with a heavy rain, street flooding is a concern. Lastly, there is a low risk of an isolated tornado across western, central Massachusetts and northern Connecticut. And there will be a chance for severe thunderstorms to the area of southern New England this afternoon and evening. The best chance for these storms will be in the western and central Massachusetts and northern Connecticut. This most likely time will be from 3 p.m. 9 p.m. Severe weather will be most likely in the form of strong straight line winds, large hail, second most likely the chance of tornadoes, while none zero is low. Likelihood of a damage to weather will diminish east of the line from low and western Massachusetts to Wilmington and Connecticut. Weather spotters are encouraged to be alert this afternoon and evening and report significant weather conditions according to standard operating procedures. Okay, forecast goes like this for tonight. For this afternoon, partly says skies about 82 degrees. Southwest about 9 and 3 miles gust at 20 miles an hour for tonight. Showers and thunderstorms before 11 p.m. Then a slight chance of showers between 11 p.m. and midnight. Some storms could be severe, with gusty winds and heavy rain. Patch fog between 10 p.m. and midnight, 53 degrees. West by 8 miles coming common after midnight. Just spacious, 100%. You participants between the quarter and 9 minutes, possible for Wednesday. Mostly cast about 6 minutes, about 49 degrees. Northeast about 6 miles and a shift light. And variable wind. For Thursday, mostly sunny sky about 70, about 53 degrees. Calm wind for Friday. Mostly cast sky high about 6 minutes, about 50 degrees. Just spacious, 80%. For Saturday, showers high about 63, about 57 degrees. Church space is 85%. For Sunday at Church Showers, most skies got about 77, about 60 degrees. Church space is 40%. And for Monday at Church Showers, most skies about 74 degrees. Church space is 30%. And that is going to be it for the Peter channel. New news report on this May 15, 2018 on a Tuesday afternoon. I'm Peter J. Woods. Hope you have a good afternoon with a good positive attitude. And I'll see you. Hope you have a good afternoon and a good day.